Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Muldoon. I'm an architect here at Rimini Street, and I'm here to talk about how Salesforce customers can take their support models to the next level and solve for common challenges that are substantially impacting the ecosystem today. The Salesforce ecosystem is experiencing a resource challenge unlike ever before. Organizations are struggling to find and retain Salesforce talent, which results in skill gaps on internal teams and really limiting the operations and innovation achievable on the platform. And this obviously has significant negative impacts on business outcomes. There are currently tens of thousands of open job requisitions for Salesforce resources across the globe, and studies show that resources are changing jobs more frequently now than ever before. And reports indicate that the average tenure for Salesforce admins is now down to 1 year. And as organizations are faced with challenges to recruit and retain Salesforce talent, in addition to the increasing cost to do so, Salesforce customers are in need of a better model to support their operational and innovational needs on the platform. And the good news is that these challenges are solvable, and we're here to tell you how. And in addition to the severe resource challenges in the ecosystem, there are also a variety of other challenges that organizations face on their Salesforce journeys. Internal teams are often overwhelmed by the high volumes of requests from end users and stakeholders, resulting in growing backlogs and often forcing organizations into the compromise of operating versus innovating on the platform. And as the Salesforce platform continues to grow with new products that require specialized skill sets, the reliance on internal skill sets only has really fallen by the wayside. So many Salesforce customers need to augment their internal teams with additional and/or specialized skills, resulting in a reliance on costly external contractors and consultants, and really resources that aren't fully dedicated or aligned to your organization and platform goals. The good news, again, is that these challenges are solvable and preventable if you have the right support services model in place. So let's talk about that. Implementation partners focus on project-based work and consider post-implementation services really an afterthought. Their traditional support model is to offer a bucket of hours, call us when you need us, and that type of support is not strategic and can actually stifle growth on the platform. It also does not align to your actual needs as a Salesforce customer. In contrast, Rimini Street support services model aligns to your platform strategy and organizational goals. It's a model backed by 15 years of expertise in infrastructure, really focused on support services. A model that encourages and enables transformation. It helps drive optimization, utilization, adoption, and consumption on the platform. A very unique model that's provided as unlimited usage with fixed pricing. That's right, unlimited consumption services with fixed annual pricing. So let's bring this to life and look at a real example here. As the CIO at Brand Safeway states, Brand Safeway was struggling with a mountain of end user and stakeholder Salesforce requests. They were drowning the internal team's capacity and really eliminating the growth and value of the Salesforce platform to the organization. Unfortunately, this isn't an uncommon theme in the ecosystem, and it's really a great example of how organizations oftentimes struggle to achieve better business outcomes on the platform. Now, by revamping their Salesforce support strategy and partnering with Rimini Street, Brand Safeway now has a Salesforce support model that has eliminated bandwidth issues, managed the backlog down to a healthy state. It's prevented recurring issues from happening by means of delivery best practices and root cause analysis. It has driven operational efficiencies on the platform and really aligned the platform to the organization's goals by means of advisement and best practice recommendations from the Rimini Street highly skilled Salesforce teams that are working hand in hand with Brand Safeway's internal team. It's really a true partnership model. Some of the milestones achieved within the first year of services with Brand Safeway are decreasing incident volumes, delivering on nearly 900 service requests and enhancements to the platform, maturing the governance model, implementing a best practice case management process, and advising on key areas of security and release management, to name a few. So what's included in Rimini Street Salesforce Managed Services model? Two things to keep top of mind. First, this model is unlimited usage, meaning no more worrying about how many hours you have left to use or how many tickets you can submit in a month or a year. Second, this model has fixed pricing, and that's designed intentionally to lock in your Salesforce services costs for the year so that you have predictability into your total cost of ownership of the platform and do not need to continuously lobby for funding to keep up on the backlog and really those inevitable unbudgeted requests that come in mid-year from stakeholders. The model fulfills the day-to-day care and feeding of the Salesforce platform, your operational items represented there in the blue box, all Salesforce configuration, creating reports and dashboards, user management and administration, and data services like importing and exporting data in and out of Salesforce or deduping and cleansing data in the environment. The model also fulfills advisement services tied to the platform, and that's our way of shepherding our clients on their Salesforce journey by means of best practice advisement, road mapping, formal methodology for reviewing and applying the release notes that Salesforce puts out 3 times per year, and strategies to drive adoption, strategies to retire technical debt, all very important areas that most organizations need to invest time and resources in, but simply don't have the time or resources to do so. And the model also includes critical production support services to really ensure that your Salesforce environment is running optimally at all times, 24/7, 365. And this includes break fix for integration and really all customizations inside your Salesforce environment. And for larger project work that may fall outside of the unlimited usage model, we provide our clients with implementation and project services, often at a much more efficient capacity, given that our teams are already highly familiar with each other and our knowledge of your people, process, and technology within the organization by means of our partner-centric model. So this sparks the question, how inclusive is the unlimited usage model? Well, we have a service catalog of the unlimited usage configuration and administration items that's built nearly one-to-one to the Salesforce edit menu. And it contains over 170 different items and continues to grow and expand as the platform continues to evolve. Doing analysis on these different items in the service catalog shows that almost all of the day-to-day Salesforce work that is done in the environments is part of the unlimited usage model. And here's an example analysis completed for a small or medium-sized Salesforce deployment in which the internal Salesforce team was working on 573 end-user requests over a 2-year period. The internal team was bogged down with these time-consuming but very necessary requests and really limiting the team's time and their ability to better partner with end users and stakeholders and really overall align the platform to the organization's goals. As we map these tickets to the Rimini Street scope of services, we can see that 99.8% of the requests over the last 2 years are included in the unlimited usage model provided by Rimini Street. And we've analyzed hundreds of thousands of Salesforce tickets from across industries and from various size Salesforce customers to find that on average, 98% of work done day to day in the environments is part of our unlimited usage model. And these services are backed by market-leading SLAs. Our contractual obligations to respond and resolve incidents and service requests. And we deliver on hundreds of thousands of milestones each year for our clients and maintain a 4.8 out of 5 rating across thousands of client satisfaction surveys. And this is really a testament to the infrastructure and service delivery that's part of the Rimini Street DNA over the past 15 years. So as you look at your current Salesforce support services model, we encourage you to think outside the box of limitations of buckets of hours or ticket limits. Think beyond the traditional support services models that are not partnership-centric and that don't solve the challenges you are going to inevitably experience on your Salesforce journey. Challenges like the front and center resource constraints in the ecosystem today, or growing backlogs, or having to choose between operational items and innovational items on the platform. Because with Rimini Street, you don't have to compromise on operating versus innovating on the platform. You get both with a very partner-centric model aligned to your platform and organizational goals. So thank you all for your time today, and we hope you found some insights and some thought-provoking concepts in this presentation. Thank you again, and take care.